Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah, looking at the question of what was it that moved Yitro to want to come and be part of the faith of Israel. Here, I share with you some of the approaches that are offered both in the Midrash and the Gemara. Says Rabbi Yeshua, is quoted in the Gemara Zvachim, pause for a second. When you want to try to answer the question what it was that he heard, aside from that God did everything as the Torah first says, Kol Asher Asa, everything that God did, and that God took us out of Egypt, that's another piece of information, but what was included in the everything that he did? So you presumably look to the most recent events that are described previously. Well, what do you have in Parshat Beshalach? So right before, the last thing in Parshat Beshalach is the story of the battle with Amalek. So Rabbi Yeshua says, Milchemet Amalek Shama. He heard about the powerful success with the battle with Amalek, that God and that Yeshua had helped defeat them. There is another reading. Rabbi Eliezer said, Kriyat Yam Suf Shama Uva. He heard about the splitting of the Red Sea. Indeed, there is a strong tradition about the whole world having been so impressed and frightened by that. So it wasn't simply an event that happened in that little space. All the Egyptians drowned. Who else would hear about this? It got out quickly, we're being told. That's answer number 2. Answer number 3. Vayishma Yitro in the Midrash. Mashmo Shama Ova Amar Shimon Shama Ki Haman Yored Min Hashamayim. He heard about the manna that fell from heaven and the birds that came down that God fed the Israelites. And Rashi indeed accepts such an opinion as well. So these are all attempts to answer the question, looking back in Parshat Beshalach, and they indeed present us a few different explanations about what motivates. If you want to ask the question, what motivates a pious person, a righteous Gentile, to come and want to convert to Judaism? And so we're being told, perhaps it was just, God brings miracles. That might motivate someone. That God fights for his people. That might be another. That God sustains his people. That indeed is another. These are one cluster of answers to the question. I know I said that this was the third and final installment of our question, but tomorrow we'll conclude this actually looking at the final read of this, which is indeed important for us to understand. Have a great day.